Hey guys, good morning. So I hadn't brought you guys any of my training information from May, so I wanted to do that for the career training. So for me, I had to take this and almost think about it on a deeper level, because for me, the training for May spoke more to my desire to grow in the career I already have with Higdon Group, and also my small stuff on the side. Because the training was really geared for someone who's looking for a new job, who's not happy within the company that they're with, and things like that. But I felt like the ideas could be taken and applied to, the side gigs we have. I know many of us are also in network marketing or have our own speaking gigs, or myself, I have our condo and the long-term goal of that. So, that's kind of where my mindset went here. But the main idea of this month's training was pivoting or making a shift within your career. And I think that it was kind of timely because of everything that was going on with the shutdowns. I know a lot of states are getting back up and running. Michigan finally is going to start opening next week, so we're excited. Anyway, so when we were first shut down, I don't feel that we had this huge fear that our jobs within the Higdon Group were going to go anywhere. If anything, for myself, I was just more grateful for the position and being able to work from home and not have to worry about, how am I going to handle things with Jaden and him not being able to go to school and things like that. And I think as a company, we showed amazing ability to pivot. As soon as things happened, even from behind the scenes, I could see huge pivots and changes and movements, and I just want to applaud the company for that. So that's amazing. But I know many of us have our own side gigs, like I said before, and things within network marketing. So how can we make a pivot in those positions to execute a new normal? Because things aren't probably ever going to go back to the way they exactly were. So first part of that is to just launch a plan. Ask yourself some questions. Where do you want to be in 5 years? What skills do you have now that you can help you get you there? What skills are you missing? Or what skills do you need to get yourself to where you want to be in 5 years? And then how can you obtain new skills and learn more about the area you want to possibly move into within your career or within your businesses? So these are all questions that you'd want to ask yourself to help yourself map out a plan and figure out where you're going. We then need to create a clear and intentional vision of where you want to be in 5 years. And here's how we would do something like that. So first, determine the state that you're in. So where are you? Where are you in your career or your business now versus where you want to be? Where have you been? So what past experiences can you potentially bring to the table that will help you get to where you want to go? Or even in the thought of network marketing, how can you use a past experience and the hardships that you've gone through and then be able to relate to others and lead them to your teams, to your products? How can that help them? And how has it helped you? And how can you make them curious about what you do based on your past experiences? What are your strengths? What areas are you strong in? Are you good at communicating? Are you, awesome on the phone? Props to Nicole and Michelle on that. You guys are amazing on the phone. Anyway, what are your weaknesses? These should be the areas that we seek to improve and grow on. Where do you have opportunities to grow? So look back at those weaknesses. How can you find areas to grow within that? Even growth can be something more on a personal level, such as, emotional, spiritual, and physical growth. So those are areas you could look into as well. Then you need to determine your desired state. So where are you looking to go? Go back and look at where you want to be in 5 years. And you can use that as some help for this question. So where do you want to go? What are the specific requirements and experiences you need to get there? One second. So like if I wanted to move into, say, the speaking team, okay? Like if that's something I desired, what kind of experiences and skills do I need to get there? Determine what those are. Then determine the gap. You're going to want to determine the gap of looking over all your information above that you've written down, figure out what skills and experiences you need to grow in, and determine how much of a gap is there. Be specific. Then determine what needs to happen to make the gap smaller. Things like coaching, training, education, figuring out what resources you may need. Those are just some ideas. Once these things are determined, just be ready for a pivot. Always be ready. Don't miss the opportunity that may present itself. You might not be even ready for it, but if it presents itself, raise your hand and go for it. Start to gain awareness of what is happening around you and how you may be able to fill the void that no one else can. And also that no one else may realize that is there. Like if you see a void, step up and say it. Say yes to new opportunities in work and your personal life, because these will only help you grow. So, are we prepared to shift? Are you prepared to pivot if it presents itself? Do you even have a game plan in place that you can refer back to? If you don't, I highly suggest that you get one. I started myself a 90-day activity / tracking type journal about 60 days ago. It has helped me map out what one of my big dreams for us as a family is in 5 years. Then it helped me map out how to get there, put the game plan in place. By having this in front of me daily, I'm seeing the steps that I need to take on a daily basis to get to our goal. And in 60 days' time, you guys would be amazed and probably mind blown at what we have accomplished even through this shutdown, and how quickly we're actually getting towards those goals. So again, just make a plan and go execute it, and then embrace the pivot. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.